good morning, good day, good evening. Merry Christmas to one and all. Christmas Eve, of course, started yesterday. This is, of course, Christmas Day. Hopefully you've gotten something from the old red guy. If you didn't, that's okay. The spirit is there, and that is the point of Christmas. So, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and viewers and that, and Merry Christmas to all of them right now. And those who are new, and of course to old, to of course Rust and Glitter, Glitterbug. Hopefully the kids are enjoying Christmas along with Sam. That's all right. Hopefully everybody is waking up to something nice. I've, of course, got a nice cup of coffee behind me to enjoy. There is a zombie down below me, by the way. I'm just letting them just sit there and enjoy my spikes down below. They can have that for their Christmas gift. Just want to make sure my voice is coming through loud and clear. And it is. All right. Forgive me, I've got a bit of a tickle in my throat. I did take some NyQuil honey to enjoy the day, of course. Not exactly the Christmas kind of cheer I was thinking. I was thinking more of, peppermint and hot chocolate, but I'm trying to start a nice idea. I am trying to actually do a little bit more of... I'm trying to lose that 10 pounds, that fabled 10 pounds, and I figured I'd start early. What I love about this new HUD is, of course, food and water is now noticeable on your heads-up display. That really was something that always irked me, is that you couldn't see it down below. And now being able to see it, it makes it a lot easier for me. I don't know about for you guys, but that just is the cat's meow. I did make myself a bucket. Empty bucket has been used to fill up and transport water. I made a couple more wooden spikes. That's for the guy downstairs. I have got some painkillers, some glass jars. I did mention in my last one, I set it for 80% retention. That means 80% of the time I'm going, or 80-20. 20% of the time I'm going to lose the glass jar. 80% of the time I'm going to keep the glass jar. This is for people who are learning the game. And of course, for you and me, I do these specifically for new players. I'm learning all the new stuff that's going on with 2.5. Yes, you can look up other people, but I try to explain it to the best of my abilities. So 2.5, survival is back. We have hot and cold. You need better clothing. You need better armor, technically. Which clothing is armor. So now I'm going to go into my character. You see that you have armor primitive, but now you actually have clothing, and I have a tattered cap liner, which gives me some cold resistance, some heat resistance. It's kind of like wearing Thinsulate, which I have on now because it is wintertime and I'm wearing my sweatpants and Thinsulate. And it does protect you versus some cold and some hot while I'm in work too, so it's not a bad thing. Survival gear, I have none yet. But this is where I used to go and look for my food and water, was right underneath these core stats right here. And I always had to look to see where my food and water was. Of course, no death, of course. How many zombies you've taken down, of course. Climber's longest life, of course, is 3 hours. And then, of course, game stage and loot stage. Now, I'm going to clip these now into 15-minute segments. I've noticed that a lot of people on YouTube are not... they watch about 40 minutes of me and then are gone. I'm going to clip these into 15-minute segments from Twitch to there, so that hopefully people will watch and engage a little bit more. And I do try to keep things in different 15-minute segments so that we can keep going with a cliffhanger kind of on each one, like I have a zombie down below me. So for these 15 minutes, we're talking about water retention, being able to find water. Glass jars are back. Finding water. Smells are on now. So if you eat something you will gain a smell debuff like feral sense, and the zombies will find you that way. So they've linked it to feral sense. Even though you didn't turn it on, they've got it on in a different way. You put something on and you eat something, the zombies now will run at you. So they'll get this feral sprint mode if you eat something. So that makes a whole new world of hurt for you. The other thing is I haven't grabbed any meat yet, but if you are carrying any meat now, it used to be you could carry as much meat as you wanted, 125, 200. It didn't matter. Now it does, because if you're carrying meat unpacked in your backpack, you are still a target. And it can go up a long distance on you. So if you eat something, you're wearing something, glass jars are back. You can make glass jars as long as you have the crucible to actually smelt, to make sand into glassware. You can make glass now. That's awesome. I also let that get my hands on the beeswax, but I also want better armor before I start trying to deal with bees. So I've compacted a few things into the first 15 minutes. In my next 15 minutes, we're going to be getting out. We're going to try to get this job done for Trader Rect. He does not give you always sometimes the better bets, but I do have a cup of coffee for us to cheer the morning. So we'll go over here and we'll cheer the old morning here. There we are. Get out here. Go up the top and we'll toast the morning. There we are. Good morning, everyone. There we are. And I got my glass jar back, which is great. We'll sneak out this way. And I got a candy cane knife for the Christmas spirit. Merry Christmas to everyone in the first, of course, minutes of the game. We'll see if any red bags spawned. I don't know if any zombies died, unfortunately. I didn't want them to, but they ran into my spikes. It's all their own fault, so. And I did notice something. The setup on the computer is really different now, or on the Xbox. I guess I could take him on. That's a wandering horde is what that is. Uh-oh. Somebody heard me. It's okay. It's okay. He's going to come over. Oops. Good, you hit that. I'll hit you. This candy cane knife is nice. All right. Checking for damage real quick. I don't see any damage. No damage. That's weird. Okay. No damage. No blood, no foul, I guess. That's weird. I thought I'd see some damage along here. Here? Here? Where's the damage? I'm going to try to cut a hole and see if I can't. Because this should have been hurt. It wasn't. Nothing there. Nothing there. That's weird. Alright. I'm going to go like this. Which is right about right here. I'm going to pop a hole. Probably not a wise idea, but I'm going to pop a hole right here. Bingo. Alright, and we'll check that upstairs later. Alright. The other thing is we're going to need a wrench, but we don't have one yet. But we're going to fire up this job and see if we can't get a wrench. If we can't, that's fine too. We'll be just fine. I got a few extra seconds on that speed. Alright. I want to check this truck, which I probably already did. You're empty, empty, empty. That's fine. You're locked. Okay. Well, oh man, having a wrench would have been nice for you. That's fine though. That's fine. We'll go around to the back. Alright. Oh, that's what I want to do. Hold on here. Let's get some water. Let's get some water. Fill her up. Fill her. Beautiful. Water. Why didn't that... Oh, there's... Oh. I got it. Hey. Beautiful. You can only have 10 now. That's new. All right. Okay. That's nice. So I'll take this back and I'll show you what I was going to do with this. So water. I want to make sure I have plenty of water, and I want to have water cooking before we take that on in the first couple minutes. So we'll be doing the... I want to get water. There's my water. That way I'm not knockered too bad. This is my home hacienda here. I took care of the top. I have not taken care of the bottom yet. So just go and get this water set up. This will be very helpful. I kind of cleaned up my house back here. But now remember, zombies will always track to doors. And they suggested that we get a bath. And I'm going, I got an idea for that. There we go. Now, get some water going. We're going to do up all the water, and how long will that take? 5 minutes, so we'll take half. 5:30, there we go. 5:30, all my water will be done. There we go. Get you cook it. That's fine. Put this away. Beautiful. So far, I want to say thank you, though, to everyone who is coming aboard. So, here's my little... Am I wet? There we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to show you what will happen here. I eat. Yum, 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 yum. I'm now smelling. Not anymore. Instant smell removal. Ta-da! There's a little hint for you. 13, 14 minutes in. There's a little hint for you to do. Get rid of that smell. Smell removal. Easily done. Little bath right there. Wash yourself up. Clean yourself up. Stops that smell from happening. There you go. Oh, I didn't check that, but that's fine. But we'll set these up. I don't know if I can. Nope. But... Nope, I don't think I can. That's fine. Shut the door. Zombies track to doors. Always remember that. Zombies track to doors. Please try to remember. Alright, 14 minutes. I do want to say thank you very much for watching. Thanks for keeping up with me. I'm, of course, Gallant Ant. Go by Gallant Fuzz on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming along with me. And we're learning new things, of course, as we're going along. So I went and I got water. I got it cooking back at the base. I call it a base, but it's not really much. So dip yourself if you need to. Get yourself some water. And, of course, that water will always be there at the base when we need it.